Hey guys, and welcome back to Mors Martells' story, where his conquest of Dorne, he finished, and now we have one kingdom. We've rewritten history by doing what happened in history. But we've rewritten it, you know, some things have changed, some things aren't the same. Apparently I'm now a proud boy. Oh dear, we've become slothful. No! Oh, that hurts. We're slothful, proud, stubborn, greedy. This is not a good boy. This is not that greedy. Really, the slothful really hurt. I hate slothful. There's nothing more I hate than that trait, to be honest. It's a shame, but I say I'm clicking on things what I think my character would do, or whatever I think would be the thing at the time. So we're gonna have things we don't like happen, but that makes it good because otherwise you'd always avoid the things you don't like. So yeah. He was beheaded by the North. The Lords of a Broken Branch. Felena Dane just died of cancer. He married a Dane. Declared war against the tyranny of the king. It looks like quite a few people have joined in that war against the king. So it's led by the Piper. Riverrun, Blackwood, and Wayfarer's Rest have all joined in this war against the Teague family. People are not fond of the Teagues right now. But we've got our own things to deal with, and we still haven't seen this enemy come. I could just get 5 ships. I could just get our 6 ships together and take a few men across and see. There we go, 12%. Hopefully we just get a white piece. We're just going to have to just go in fast speed and just see what happens. Because they're not going to come. News from across the seas. A dance of dragons. We're not going to click on all those things. At the beginning, I was looking at most of them because it was kind of interesting. But for now, we're going to probably avoid quite a lot of them because we don't need... They're always the same. Lots of dragons getting killed, though. Ooh. New gift. So, the command of new gift just died. Shadow Tower. I think they've said the same. Don't think we got a pop-up or anything saying they died. Looks like that chief over here died. No traitors beyond the wall at the moment. Built that in Sunspit. I wake up in the middle of the night, my heart racing, my whole body's feeling strange. What was I really dreaming about? That farmer boy I met earlier. I should try to get some sleep. Was I dreaming about that farmer boy I met earlier? I don't really know how to answer this. I mean, what would let me know what he would choose? I mean, okay, fine. You were dreaming about that farmer boy. I mean, if that event pops up, in my mind, because there's nothing that really tells me what he would do in that event, yeah. There's nothing that tells me what he would be thinking, so if that event pops up, I should click that it happened, because, yeah, that's how it is. Oh, it's just something about him that I can't get off my mind. His hair, the way he moved. I'm getting all worked up just thinking about him again. What would it be like to hold him? He is the one for me. And we could get chased, because I only want him. Okay. If I see him again, we'll have some fun. So we get lustful. I shouldn't. It's a sin. So being slothful, I don't think he'll be like, let's have some fun, because I just feel like he can't be bothered. He's a very proud man. So maybe he'll think it's a sin, possibly. Because he doesn't want... He knows that some people will look down upon it. I know you're going to say, oh, he's in Dorne. People aren't that bit about it. Even in Dorne, you can still make people look at you the wrong way. Just because something's more accepted doesn't mean people don't, you know, can use it against you. Stubborn? Well, I mean, if he has this dream, then yeah, he's probably going to be stubborn, so I'm more likely to click it. And greedy. Yeah, I think we'll just choose this one. I think we'll just go with the normal one. I think that's what he would choose. What would it be like to hold him? So we've now become a homosexual. So the first king of the whole of Dorne has turned out to be homosexual, greedy, stubborn, proud, and the slothful really hurts. Our vassals are not going to like me because most of these do not give good opinion. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Look at that mustache. Look at that mustache. Wow. But yeah, these do not give good opinion, I don't think. What's been going on over there? Nothing in particular. Do we build something else in Sunspear? 62%. Well, that's good, yeah, because he's not coming to fight. So we should just really win here. Let's build a barracks up as well. Not sure this is what I had in mind. I guess he does look a bit like Mors with the skin of Nymeria. I guess he does kind of fit. He has kind of more of a Roynish look, but his Dornish face. That's how I'd put it. I believe one of your vassals can be discouraged from joining a faction. So these are crown loyalists. We'll do nothing for now. Yeah, everyone's actually being good. People are actually being good people, except they all. I just saw them all leave. Just as I check it. He's defeated one of them. Just a little... Oh, here we go. Oh, it's just a pirate. Okay, chase him away. Yes, there we go. Oh, thank you. Wow. Like, the last couple of years he had left, and he got it. You asked Queen Nymeria to teach you how to fight better with a sword. Stick him with the pointy end. Good. He may be slothful, but he knows how to handle a sword. I don't mean... I'm not... That is not... Don't... You dirty minds, don't you dare think that... Just because he's homosexual. God, you guys disgust me. Mines go straight to that. Let's take him back. So much is popping up now. Blackwood Independence also looks as the rebellion did not work, and so he wanted to punish them, and so they've declared independence wars. They do not agree with his punishment, not at all. So Nymeria, you have to say, she's not done a bad job. She's kind of taught him how to be, you know, a good fighter, how to be a king, but maybe she's not been good on his personality. I think maybe she's allowed him too much independence, I feel like. He's kind of been allowed to do whatever he wants because, you know, she's only got these 2 kids now in the whole world. So maybe she's allowed him to do whatever he wants. So he became slothful, proud, greedy, and stubborn, you know. I could imagine that. The Rhoynar Liberation Revolt in the city of Nymeria. Really? Okay. That's cool. Let's just go over here then. So right now we can see this. So it looks as though they liberated this land. So looks as though some of the Rhoynish have actually risen up in Volantis and taken back some land. The victorious Damien O'Barlen. Maybe 11,000. This must be event. Events won 4,000. Wow, from Domania, it's actually quite a bit of men. There's a lot of men there. Slave raid on the Stormlands. Ooh, okay. But this is interesting with this. Oh, what? Oh, something's going on over here. Okay, so he just has that. That's, yeah, part of that. So the Rhoynish, you know, there are some people there still fighting the good fight. Nymeria can see this. Maybe we should get married to them. Let's marry my sister to him. Does he have ships? I don't think he has ships, does he? He has 23 ships. And he could have 25 from his domain. That's actually not too bad. He could actually send men over to help if need be. I could marry my sister to him, definitely. We're going to have to think about that, I think. That's actually not too bad. An advisor. Ironwood or the Fowler? The Fowlers did do well in the end. So let's make the Fowlers advisors to the house. 100% there. There you go, Ghost Hills. It is done. And finally, Dorne is together once again. Well, I mean, for the first time. There we go. And Olimar is their king. With, of course, Nymeria helping him. The tourney of Ghost Hill. Yeah, you know, it's the first tourney we've seen in Dorne. So let's go. We could do well. We'll delete these men. I can get married. We need a swan shield. I'm a lazy guy. I could imagine him having a swan shield. So let's see if we have anyone who's actually a good fighter. My mother. Mother, please help me. I could just imagine that. She actually would be a good jeweler, so you know what? My mother's going to protect me. I could imagine her like a mother lion, even though she's not a Lannister. I could imagine her like a mother lion protecting her son. Because that's all she has left is her son and her daughter after Mors died. After arriving in Ghost Hill, I mean, we're the only 3 Martells, aren't we? There's the old Tiana left. 70. She's lived to 71. Wow. You tilted against many lesser knights throughout the day, and we made it through. We're ready, our horse. The tourney held announces the competitors of the next joust. Sir Yandri Tannertell. So we know the Tannertells. We could beat him. Hit. A fine hit. Yeah, he'll probably prefer this because even though he's slothful, this probably doesn't have much exertion compared to normal combat. Sir Harmen, trained fighter, but he is brave as well. Steady, and we hit. A fine hit. Oh, and I think he got a headache after he was defeated. I apologize. Maybe you hit your head when you fell off. Next, Vorian Galesand, trained fighter. Oh, but he got me. But I stayed on my horse. Good job, Olimar. Ah, he got me again. And we were knocked off. There we go. Well, there's always next time. I only reached the semi-final of the tourney, having been finally knocked off my horse by a superior joust. Though my glory is lessened this day, I can still claim a purse for reaching the final rounds, and we gained the knight trait. So Olimar is now officially a knight at 15 years old. See, he's turning out interesting. He got to the semi-final. He got a bronze, and the last two, the guy who beat me and Timoth Illyrian. So Timoth Illyrian won that little tourney. It's just a little tourney, just for fun. But we now need to look outside of Dorne. We now do need to look outside Dorne. Now, do I want to make an alliance with these guys? Would he even accept? No, not me. Don't marry yourself to him. We could. Huh. Oh, no, but I just realized I have no other family. If I die, we're screwed. So it has to be matrilineal. Yes, we have to marry her matrilineal. I'm sorry. It's going to have to be matrilineal for her just in case I die. Because we didn't expect Mors to die so quickly. So, yeah. Let's try and keep things a little bit simple. We do have that Aaron bastard girl. There's a Durandon, but she's only 1 year old. Okay, let's have a quick look at over the lands and see who we could even marry. Because it may just be we'll be forced to marry one just through the fact that there's not many options. Okay, nothing from that. The Lannisters, does anyone actually have a claim though in your lands? We'll also check that as well. The Teague family. Any daughters of yours? You have one daughter, she's married. Sister is married. Any claimants? No claimants. He has no daughters. Neither does he, neither does she. Okay, the Aarons. The Aarons are probably the best choice. 6 years old, but it's a bastard as well. Ugh. Maybe I just marry one of my vassals, make sure my vassals are happy, because there's actually no good young girls to marry. Nope, she's been married off. Sister, 36 and married. He's at 2 years old. It's too young, too young. How about the North? He has many children. What? What is this? What? He had a baby with a Brindleman, and it's not even... He's been cheating on them as well, because she's already married. What is wrong with you? Mr. Harlan Stark, what have you been up to? What have you been up to, sir? What have you been doing? Okay, the oldest daughter, 8 years old and a bastard. 8 years old, not a bastard. We could marry her, maybe. Let's see if he would accept. No. Prefer matrilineal. Well, well, well. I'm surprised. Well, looks like we can't marry them either. So there we go. We don't really have much of a choice there. We can't marry any of them. And when it comes to wars, we can't go to war with any of them. We have no CB to go against any of them. So we do need to find someone with a claim to one of these lands. We know the Reach does have some claimants, but let's have a quick look. Okay, Peak, he had a daughter, but none now. She's already married. Mern, the daughter's already married. He has a daughter, 10 years old gardener. But it says that it won't be passed down unless pressed in war. And I could just bring into my court and marry the granddaughter. Then maybe we could push his claim at some point. There we go. Then he'll control it, but then the son will get it. But at least then she'll get a claim, possibly. And we could get an alliance. That's a good point. They will accept as well. Gardener family. I actually kind of like the idea. Put the gardeners back on the throne of the Reach. Interesting. Do we put the gardeners back on the throne of the Reach? Or do I marry one of my vassals' daughters? Let's have a quick look at what they've got. No daughters for him. Let's have a look at what they've got. Show me what you've got, my vassals. Show me your daughters. She's attractive, but she's got cancer at 5 years. Ah, I just feel sad now. That's just sad. Ironwoods, no, too young. Well, no girls. I mean, there wasn't any girls anyway, so I don't know why I said too young. Oh, she's already got married at 14. I'm thinking maybe the gardener girl might be best. Doesn't seem too bad to me. A 12-year-old strong sister to the Dane family. You know what? I like it. I like this. I think I'm going to have to go with this one because I feel like it'd be nice to marry one of our vassals, so that way our vassals feel like they're part of this nation. And the Dane family obviously is a big family. We want to make up for the fact we did execute his father for being a bad man. But, you know, Tristan's been a good vassal, even though we killed his father. And she's got strong. So I like it. And she's 12 years old. But being strong, that could put that into the family. And with my quick, we could have a quick and strong baby. I mean, that seems like the perfect thing. And then with my sister, we'll try and marry her to someone for an alliance or claim. So there we go. Olimer's married to the vassals and to have a good natural trait. The sister will marry for an alliance or a claim. And the regency's over. Mother, thank you for doing a great job of helping me become 16 and helping us conquer Dorne. And I've become a brilliant commander thanks to you and your educational upbringing. So I've got 22 martial, which is not as good as my father. And sadly, I'm slothful. So yeah. It didn't affect my modifiers though for war though, but it might affect my duel skill. I'm going to assume it probably affects the duel stuff because I know obviously in the mod it doesn't tell you all the numbers there. I don't know, maybe they've changed it, but I know the mod sometimes takes in certain traits which the game doesn't take in to help with the duel skill from what I've been told. But I'm very happy with this. I think he's fine. Not great. I was expecting more of his quick, but we got skilled fighter. He's a good martial leader. His learning's gone down from like, what was it, 16, the highest point? So not great, but not terrible. And he could definitely be a good leader. And with that Dane girl, could be great. What happened to my sister? She gained 2 diplomacy. Good job, sister. Maybe she can be the diplomatic one. But what type of thing will our man do? Being slothful? Doesn't really get... He's not going to go hunting or war, I don't think. He's proud. Maybe a bit of carousing. Stubborn. Maybe not carousing then. He doesn't like talking to people. Greedy. Maybe we'll go for business then. I would go for rulership or business, yeah. That's probably what he would be. Business maybe is a bit too much. Just rulership, I mean, that's what anything he has to do anyway, I feel like. Reading books and religion's too much time. Yeah, I feel like it's rulership or business. Let's go with rulership. I haven't done that one in a while, I don't think. So there we go. He's going to concentrate on his rulership for now because he is the first real king of Dorne. Because remember, even though our father had the title, he didn't finish conquering the whole of Dorne. So I'm technically the first one. And there we go. Let's get an ambition. What do we want? Valyrian steel sword. Expand the realm by conquest. What would he want? Proud, stubborn, greedy. He wants all the stuff. Build a war chest. Maybe expand by conquest then. Yeah, let's expand the realm by conquest. Just in case we have a chance of maybe doing that one day. We could call a Grand Invasion Council. We need prestige of 1,000 or more, which we're not that far off. Liege Lawless factions 100%. As he gets older, we might be able to get that stuff. Maybe in the future we can actually do a conquest of maybe the Stormlands or something. Come to my attention. Designate as regent for Dorne. No, my mother will be the regent of Dorne. Don't be silly. Designated regent, of course, will be my mother. Nymeria is the backbone of this nation. She is the backbone. Everything is thanks to her. Depose the prince. Why, Vaif, you're just like your mother, aren't you? Just like your mother, aren't you? But yeah, the reason I didn't go with Valyrian steel sword is I feel like for Olimer, because he's a bit slothful, going on an adventure to get a Valyrian steel sword or something. Maybe they've changed it. Like I said, I don't think they've changed much when it comes to events and stuff, because these submods are new. Maybe in the future you'll be able to go buy a sword, maybe from Valyria. That could be a possibility. It would be kind of cool if they have it in already. Like I say, we're here to test things out. So maybe in the future we'll find out if we ever go for a Valyrian steel sword. But I feel like for him it's just too much work. Maybe his children will. But you'd think it'd be easier in this day and age to get one. And when I say easy, it should still be really hard. Like if you're going to pay him, it's like a lot of money. But still. Okay, he's gotten Vafe to like us a bit more. Good job. And actually we should put Mr. Jourdain as Master at Arms. My mother could do it as well, but he's a skilled fighter. So he's better when it comes to training children. Ah, he's not happy. He's not happy with that. But do you want to train troops? My sister... She has been learning to fight, so how about we do it then? I'm not sure if it counts towards the daughters, maybe? Maybe it doesn't do it towards daughters. It would be a shame if it didn't. Just oversee the realm, I think, for now for him. Master of Laws, Master of Whispers. I think my mother can do that. She's good at lots of stuff, but we'll get her to do that, because it's kind of our weakest thing, and we know we can trust my mother. We know we can trust my mother. Nymeria is just so great. She's such a lovely lady. The Lordship of Moat Cailin. Greyfair. Little turnip family right there. What about my sister? How's she doing? She's got the flu right now. Call the physician at once. Make my sister better. She is part of the future of the Martell family. It's only me and her that can continue the line. We can't be losing Martells left and right. Because that would mean basically it will be on my shoulders if she died. Revolt against the rule of the Lannisters. And he's still not got married. I guess maybe he hasn't got married because maybe he has cancer. Because obviously it lowers his fertility, but maybe he feels it'd be harsh to get married. Because if he got married, he knows that she'll only be with him for a short amount of time. Then she's a widow, possibly. So maybe that's how he's looking at it. Maybe he just thinks it'd be sad on whoever he marries. So he's decided just to end. He's decided just to end the Lannister line. Maybe. Good for him. How's the Reach looking? Little Manderley. Wonder if I'm going to regret not marrying that gardener. I did like the idea of it, but I just felt like marrying the Dane with the Strong was just too tempting, because she had Strong. If she didn't have Strong, I would have married that gardener. And here we go. The marriage is set. Could this be how we save the Martell family? Have lots of babies? It's done. And this should bring us and the Dane house together. Break non-aggression pact. It's fine. We'll keep the non-aggression pact. I'll just see if there's anything else we could do with him. But thank you, Danes. We're glad that you forgive us for the past. And hopefully we can join hands together for the future. Danes and Martells fighting together for all. It should be good. I wonder if there's a Sword of the Morning. It looks as though there isn't. I don't think anyone's a good enough fighter from his kids. Which is a shame. Join them in all their factions. What factions are there? Crown Loyalists. Okay, there we go. So the Danes straight away joined the Crown Loyalists. There we go. Good things. And what's going on over there? Something happened in the Reach. This is like a little war. Crack call, vassalize. Okay, so interesting. The Manderleys saw an opportunity with the Rock in kind of rebellion right now. Revolt against the rule of him. I mean, the Marbrands are leading that, and they may become the rulers if, obviously, that works. So, I guess for Quentin Marbrand, probably likes the idea of taking over, but the Reach have taken advantage, and they're going to try and take Crack Hall away. Interesting. 3,000 men. They're not going to be able to hold off the Reach. Oh, the Lord Commander of the Night's Watch just died suspiciously. Now, I have to admit, I've hardly never seen that. I've hardly never seen the Lord Commander die suspiciously. So that was interesting. Alistair Tollett. Yeah, the Tollets. They're the Lord Commander. I like it. But it's interesting that the guy died suspiciously. Hewitt is control of New Gift. But guys, I think we're going to end this part here. We have our new Prince of Dorne. he will lead the way to the future, and however the Martells, kind of how this family goes. Will we be able to conquer the other lands and take over, or will we be stuck in Dorne and things just collapse underneath us and this new nation? And will the Roynish over here be able to survive? He did get married, which is good. He married a roller worshipper, but she's attractive, and she was a former slave, so he obviously released her. He felt together the Roynish and the slaves will fight against these bad men. That's what he calls them. But yes, I'll see you next time. Bye.